66 breaking news alert.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bill Harris along with Dave Bondi. We're approaching the 2 o'clock hour now, 5 hours after two people were fatally shot on the campus of Central Michigan University this morning.
Police saying that this happened around 9 o'clock this morning at Campbell Hall. They are telling us two people have been shot and killed. Students and staff, they are safe. No injuries to students or staff. You're taking a look at a map right there of the building, and it is a very large complex. Several buildings surrounding that there. It's freshmen and upperclassmen who live in that area.
And it's a residence hall not far from Business Route 127 in Mount Pleasant, the city of Mount Pleasant. It is south of the city of Mount Pleasant, but it is part of the Central Michigan University campus. At this hour, everybody is still on lockdown. Students, staff in the entire Central Michigan University complex as the search continues for this man.
Yeah, police released a photo within the last hour of the man you're looking at right there, James Eric Davis Jr. He is 19 years old. He's 5'10", weighs around 135 pounds. Obviously, he is armed and dangerous. Take a close look at that photo. He may not be wearing some of the clothes that he had in the shooting, which are, according to investigators, he was wearing mustard yellow jeans, a blue hoodie, but there were items that were thrown on the railroad tracks. He may have ditched some of his clothing, so that's who they are looking for right now.
And that search that we're talking about, it's a quadrant by quadrant, building by building search that is ongoing right now on the campus and in the city of Mount Pleasant, involving multiple agencies. We should note that James Eric Davis Jr. is, we believe, a sophomore. He's about 19 years of age, and we're told by law enforcement authorities that the two people who were fatally shot are not students. And now they're trying to piece together exactly what happened in that dorm.
Yeah, today was the day they were going to go on break. Next week, they're off next week, so parents were coming, picking up children and so forth, their students. So today was the last day before break, and that's when that happened this morning. Our NBC 25 Sarah Yeager has been on top of this from the very beginning. She has been out there. She was at a news conference. Let's go to her live now with the very latest.
The news conference, Dave, actually wrapped up a little while ago. We're at the University Center where students have been sheltering here in place since about 8 this morning. The ones I've talked to say they're just hanging tight, making the best of the situation. They did actually bring in some lunch for the students and faculty and staff who are waiting here to hear word when they can be released. You mentioned about that press conference that did take place a little while ago. Police from Central Michigan University, as well as administration from the university here, talking with us about the suspect, about Davis. He actually was dealing with police last night. They were alerted to him after they believe he was suffering from a drug incident. He was taken to McLaren Hospital then, but was later then released from the hospital. The incident, as we said, taking place here, the shooting at Campbell Hall taking place about 8:30 this morning. Just after 9 was when the alert went out to students. They have been asked to stay where they are, to shelter in place, to not leave if at all possible. And as you said, today was supposed to be the last day before spring break, so lots of students hoping to leave campus, lots of parents coming to pick up their students. Right now, they're just all hanging tight and trying to make the best of the situation. As we said, here in University Hall, they are doing okay. There's some food that has been brought in, so the students here all making do. But if parents are trying to reach their students to pick them up, they're actually being directed to the Comfort Inn on Mission. That's going to be the staging area, according to police, where they will be able to pick up the students that they're hoping to still enjoy the spring break that was planned for next week. As police continue the search, we will give you the very latest as we hear from them. Right now, live in Mount Pleasant, Sarah Yeager, NBC 25 News.
Thank you very much, Sarah Yeager, reporting. Once again, this is a domestic situation. That's the information that police are releasing. That active search still continuing. SWAT teams, the FBI, several law enforcement agencies going door to door looking for this man.
It's a very complex and methodical process, and includes, worth noting, the city of Mount Pleasant. They have reason to believe that Mr. Davis escaped along railroad tracks, made his getaway northbound, if you will, along a set of railroad tracks which leads directly into downtown Mount Pleasant. And it is understandable that everybody is still in lockdown. Jennifer Prophet is on campus right now. She's near Campbell Hall, the site of the shooting this morning. Let's go to her live.
Hello, yes, we are on CMU's campus where they are still on lockdown, and you can see why right here. We've got some heavy police presence. We are near Campbell Hall. It is back that way. We can't get too close because police, they are still searching for their suspect. You might be able to hear through my microphone some helicopters overhead. Now, here's what we know from Lieutenant Larry Kloss. 2 people were shot and killed. The deceased are not students. They're not faculty. Police are considering this a domestic issue, and they're searching for James Eric Davis. He is 19 years old. He was wearing a dark hoodie. He might not be anymore, though. So we spoke with a student via phone. She is locked down inside on campus. She was taking an exam. Suddenly, somebody came in, told them to lock the doors. She's been in there for 5 hours. Listen to her experience.
Extremely scary at first, and actually president of my sorority, so it dawned on me that I had all of my sisters out there. Extremely worried about all of them and extremely worried about everyone on campus, but luckily all of them are safe, and it was one of those realizations like, wow, this is really happening, and it's been happening all over lately, so unexpected and scary.
So Sam there is hanging tight, just hoping for the best and waiting for more information. You can see police here still gathering, talking. Now, spring break starts here on CMU's Cairns. Parents have been arriving to pick up their students. Just in case you need to know, they are asked to stay off campus. If you're going to pick up your student, go to the Comfort Inn. It's at 24 Mission Street. But we're going to be here until the situation is resolved and we get more information. For now, live in Mount Pleasant, I'm Jennifer Prophet.
Thank you very much. We are taking another look at the suspect. This is who police are looking for, 19-year-old James Eric Davis Jr. He's a person of interest. Suspect in this case, last seen wearing a mustard yellow jeans and a blue hoodie. He was taken to the hospital last night for a drug-related incident. This morning, 9 a.m. is when the shots were fired. If you see him, obviously call 911. Do not approach him.
Federal Bureau of Investigation, ATF, I believe, Michigan State Police, Isabella County Sheriff's Department, the city of Mount Pleasant, and the lead agency at the moment on this is Central Michigan University Police. They're all involved in a very, very delicate and timely and time-consuming search for Mr. Davis. That's what we know at the moment. We'll be back at the top of the hour, 3 o'clock, with the latest developments or break into programming should there be anything else. On behalf of Dave Bondi, I'm Bill Harris, NBC 25 Fox 66 News.